right, so I'm Chad Hoover with Kayak Bassin TV. We're here at ICAST 2012 in the Rapala booth, and we're going to look at some of the new products. Tom's going to walk us through some of the latest developments with Rapala. Tom, tell us about what you're holding in your hand.
Well, guys, this is something totally new for Rapala. It's a whole new technology. In fact, nobody else in the world can do this technology, and what we're famous for, of course, is the use of balsa in our lures. And what we've created here is a balsa lure with extreme durability. It's called the BX Minnow and the BX Swimmer, BX standing for Balsa Extreme. And what we've been able to do is encapsulate that balsa material with a hard-coated shell that gives it that extreme durability. This is going to be a crazy lure for pretty much any species, whether you're fishing inshore, offshore, trolling for pike, muskie, bass. Is going to be great. You got a sinking version. Oh, yeah.
So you're holding a fixed version, and then you're holding a jointed version. What actions do these baits come in, and how deep is the line going to be?
Okay, right now we got just two models, two sizes. Probably the most popular sizes for just about any species. You got a sinking version in the jointed model.
And that's a slow sink or a fast sink?
It's pretty slow sink.
Slow sink?
Yeah, yeah. So you got a nice little wobble around it. Also, when you're retrieving it and stopping it, it does a weird little turn around, and a lot of times that'll trigger fish.
Especially smallmouth.
Yeah, especially smallmouth. Exactly.
The look back trick.
Yeah. In the straight model, we got a, it's actually a floating version, but it's a really slow rise on there. So when you're twitching it along, you know, it gives it a slow little pause, maybe a little twitch, and those fish are going to key on that.
And then, yet again, if you want that to suspend, you add a little suspend strip, some suspend dots or something like that, tweak that action, get it to hang in the strike zone, especially in a little bit colder water.
Exactly.
Drive bass crazy.
Exactly. Exactly.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Anyway, so, all right, so what else do we got? Let's move down the line. Actually, before we move down, the DTs, if you bass fish, the DTs. They got some new cool colors, the Mike Iaconelli custom inked up Iaconelli's ink. Check the DT series out. There's not a whole lot to talk about with the DTs. Just fish them. Just fish them. All right, so we're moving on down the line, and we're checking out these Terminator Umbrella rig modifications. And I'm kind of sad to see one of the mods that they've got here, because I thought I had revolutionized Alabama rig fishing by using an O-ring from a Cinco to slide down and keep my my Alabama rig from tangling. In fact, on the last episode that we shot, I actually talk about that tip. Great minds think alike. I walk into the booth, and Tom shows me that they've incorporated a split ring on this new Terminator with the titanium wire. Just tell them about the bait, Tom.
Well, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's nothing new, except this is one of the hottest techniques going out there. But basically, with our titanium frame technology, it puts your strands out there in the perfect position all the time. These things, you can bend them.
Let me show this to the camera real quick. You see that spread? That's the perfect spread. You don't have to tweak it. You don't have a crooked swimmer. It doesn't end up with that Special Olympics retrieve. It's in the perfect position every time.
That's right. That's a cool.
Tell us about the head. Is this going to be a heavyweight? Is it lightweight?
No,
what's the head made of?
It's actually a lightweight polycarbonate on there. It's not going to be tedious to reel all day.
So you can decide how heavy you want it by the weight of the jig heads?
By the weight of the jig heads, that's right. And the other thing is it's available in 3 different wire lengths, so you can get in there if the fish are, if you're going to want to fish smaller baits. You can see here there's a little 5-inch, there's a 5-inch, an 8-inch,
or
a 10-inch.
Smaller fish. That right there is going to be a crappie killer.
Yeah, never thought about
Schools
that.
of crappie. One big bass. That's nice.
That's cool.
That's slicker than goose poop.
So let's move on now.
For outstanding customer service, expert advice, and an extensive selection of quality kayak fishing products, visit Hook One at kayakfishinggear.com.